Hi everybody. I totally wasn't late. Because I was playing Metazua. Totally not using valuable, prep stream time for that. Immersion ruined too goddamn bad! Hi, hello. Imagine not get- Hey! It just reset. Don't spoil it for people. You already gave them such a big hint. How could you? You're already like ruining the game. I'm very disappointed in you. You're supposed to do better than that. Anyway, okay, so our goal, which we'll see if we get through, and I'm also going to reduce the volume because holy shit, that's loud, is to make it at least to 7. We don't have to finish 7, but we have to like at least start it. That's our goal. Whether or not we get there, that's a different subject, but we'll see what happens. We'll see. I guess the dinosaur, exactly. Goal is to finish it. I bet. That's what we're gonna do. No, we're not gonna do that. Yeah, that's our goal today. I think that's a realistic goal. As long as we don't get too sidetracked, and by we, I mean me. But anyway, let's get started. Put up the volume a bit more. What are we waiting for? A phone call. Might be a novel thing for someone as old as you. How much longer must we wait here? No more questions. Just wait and see. Can I take the call? Someone explained how it works for me a while back. Nuh-uh-uh. No can do. They'll think we're a scam call the moment they hear your robotic voice. Alright. Right? As you mentioned earlier, us working together is an imitation of the greatest alliance of history. Indeed. So, can I ask what's in store for me if I help you find your gem? Oh wait, I did get something already. I got a golden slipper thrown in my face after you scared me last night. Do you have any suggestions? No, I wouldn't dare ask for more. Letting me live is already more than enough. You're one of the Sargon forefathers. I should be escorted you on your quest. So please, don't be hasty. Though, the artifact that won first place at the harvest gathering seemed to resemble the very gold slipper, inlaid with sapphires. Yes, the two of them are a complete pair. So, is making a ruckus in the dead of the night also a way to make a fortune? They originally came in a pair, but one was lost forever to the depths of the river, so the other one's naturally, it's valued half. Oh. You really like them as a duo? They work very well as a duo, I get it. Please entertain my curiosity. Are you a modern Knight Zmora? Are all modern Knights Zmora like you? Beats me. I've looked into the customs and beliefs of many tribes for my plunders, fences, and abductions, but I never looked into my own birthplace. I never went back after that one sunrise. I don't suppose. You're presently on your Conga quest? Conga quest? Conga quest. Nah. That's the last word I ever want to hear. I'm not doing it. Not even if my ancestors compel me to. You mean you never performed your coming of age ritual? Yeah, it's not that important. I might have a few drops of nice warm blood in me, but they didn't turn me into a tyrant or conqueror, and I have no intention of letting them influence my life either. No, it's very important. How will your forebears recognize your blood if you don't embark on your Conga's quest? It's fine. Most of them pretty much disappeared off the ends of Earth. Unlike someone I know who suddenly sprang at life at the museum just to lecture me. So yeah, what about you? I've heard that in the Shah's time, people would shave their heads bald when they came of age, and they applied perfume ointment to their scalps. But some say it smelled more like a stench, so I'm pretty curious if that's true. I also... Oh, there we go. I didn't expect to get news so soon. Yes, Hanem. It just happens that the gem trading post overseer sent word that he has a gem to trade, and it fits your description in all aspects. Good. I'll go to him right away. But it'll be difficult to negotiate a deal, even with my introduction. What? I heard from my subordinates that they could simply sell gems at the reception. Selling is easy, but not the other way around. The trading post does not operate like a regular store. You need to offer something heavy enough to balance the scales. Something heavy in value. I have an idea. Is she gonna sell the slipper? Yes, this is the deal I wanted to discuss. The ancient mummy from the recent museum exhibition. The nameless general of Shah's very court. I could not tell you. I never looked into his lore because, I mean, twink. Not my type. I hope we learn. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know who he is, if he's important to the court, if he's important to the city, or like one of the gods. I have no idea, man. The young overseer shoots her a complicated look and leans down a huge gilded box. But like, he also controls all the animals that are interesting in this one, and he knows the gems. Zubair lies silently inside, with his hands folded across his chest. Narantuya thinks this is honestly Zabir's time to shine. Even his dreadful golden mask seems to emit a soft, sacred glow. This box looks familiar. It's a sarcophagus taken from the museum in its original condition. A replica of it, I mean. Lightly taps Zabir's body. Examines his chest with the flashlight. This isn't a regular artifact you can find anywhere. So if you can be more gentle and professional with it. I hear it came back to life and can move on its own. About that, I'm sure we all know that dead don't come back to life. Just starts at play is all. I mean, wouldn't you be afraid if you could really move? Afraid it might run off after I buy it? Well, oh, is that black one your pet? What a beauty! Of course, this gem trading post overseer, who controls the flow of money throughout the entire city, would have such a unique pet. Is that him, Wolf? Sniffs, sits beside the sarcophagus. Oh! Okay, look, man. I don't care for the twink. But Woof? I want Woof. He's such a good boy. Hey, look. It's sniffed out a millennia-old stench you can never fake. It's as real as my sincerity in the making this deal with you. Of course, I know how precious this artifact is, and it'll be quite troublesome for you to handle it. I'm basically offloading my troubles to you, so I'm not exactly hoping for a windfall. But I guarantee that the museum has no way of tracking me down. No, this is an extremely heavy offer you've made. Though it's still within the measuring limits of my scale. Okay. What do you want in exchange? I hear you came for a gemstone. Well, that was the original plan, but I thought of something else on my way over. I don't need that gem anymore. I'm an outsider, so ingots will do. You wish to be paid in pure gold? I'll go fetch the appropriate scales. Please bring this inside to keep the others from seeing it. So, we got a deal? Yes. I love a man who does easy business. I don't like the feeling of sleeping in here one bit. You don't have to get your subordinates to bring it here in the first place. Shh, don't speak. Just hold on a little bit longer, and I'll come retrieve you soon. Seize the chance and find the gem you're after before the day ends. Alright, please do come back. I still need you for something. This is the price I'm offering. Any objection? Phew, Remember the crescent moon and the blade and the youth sincerity washed into gold. I'll be back for sure. No objections at all? Nope. Well, I'll be going now. By all means. Blinks at Severe. Are you supposed to like at least wink at him, not just blink? Woman, what are you doing? Blinks at Narutuya. Oh god, he would just blink. I look forward to any future cooperation. I never said we'd have any future cooperation. God, both of them are so dumb. I love them so much. They're a great duo. Me neither. In the near future, at least. That old thing wants me to run errands for him. Sorry, but see ya. No! Narutuya! What are you doing? She should have understood my signal. Narutuya, if you truly descended the Knight's Mora, a treasury awaits you. Oh. Oh. You can't leave Homeboy. Homeboy's gonna reward you in gold. You can't abandon Homeboy. He finally followed the notice I sent around and came here. Meow. Woof. Well done, Lasvar. Woof can speak?! You have earned our praise. Oh, that one was short. Holy. Okay. We might actually be able to complete this, like, trio then. Big maybe. Big maybe. Watch, like, the rest of them be super short. It seems as Abir broke the window and left on his own. I'll go find him and bring him back. Leave it to the museum, Pepe. You haven't had a proper rest for several days now. Just ended the stream? Could you imagine? The envoy from the City of Gold is about to reach my father's territory, Anat. I need every second I can get. Pepe. You and TT have gone through a lot of tidying up the damage to the museum. I suspect there are a few spots Abir might be. I'll go check them out right away. Do you know why I didn't want to lend us Abir at first, Pepe? After I got your letter saying you're coming back, I wanted to tell you. 2 months ago, I was on a business trip to your father's domain. There I saw that the envoy from the City of Gold had already arrived. Your brother's already gone to the city. You knew, but you never told me. You were so happy in your letter telling me that you found. You even used 20 exclamation marks in a row at one point. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Then why'd you lend him to me? You got me excited over nothing. This is the City of Jewels, Pepe. There's so many gems here that I thought you'd never find the one you were looking for. I thought you might give up on your own when the time came. I'm not a fan of Anat. Because, like, yeah, it sucks to tell your friends hard truths. But it's worse if you just let them do it on their own and they end up more disappointed. Why would you do that? That's not fair. I really don't like that from Anat. Like, I'd rather tell my friends the truth and they can decide what to do from there than just, like, letting them wander and fail and you're like, yeah, but, like, at least that's your choice. Hey, Ren, welcome in. Oh, yeah, I don't like Anat. But the envoy was supposed to arrive in August, right? Why were they ahead of the schedule? Your father wrote a letter requesting they come in advance. So they already decided a long time ago. They just didn't want me to keep up a fuss, so they waited until I was out looking for artifacts of the Shah before sending the kid off to the City of Gold. But he told me he would wait to see my discovery before making his decision. Pepe. He kind of knew, though, that wasn't... You weren't gonna let that go. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man? The elders always make their own decisions, Pepe. Nothing us can do about it. Did you see the brat too? Okay, and then you call him a brat because he got the job you want. Chill out, Pepe, chill. Yeah. He must be real happy with himself getting to go to the City of Gold. I don't know how many times he fought in public or in private. I don't think he was particularly happy about it, Pepe. From what I could see, it looked like he was hiding some sadness this whole time. He called me to the study that day, saying that it was unlikely that the two of you would meet again in your lifetimes. That he hoped that I could pass a few words on to you. What did he say? He said he hopes you'll remember his voice. After that, he left. That's why they sent the brother. He's aware of the weight. He's aware of the sacrifice. Pepe just saw the prestige in it. Her brother understands that there's a lot of prestige, but it wasn't about that. It's also a lot of sacrifice and duty, and he was doing it despite that. I too would send the brother. It makes sense because, like, after a while, Pepe's very free-willed. She would absolutely try to escape. And I'll be honest, she probably would bring dishonor to her family doing that. So, yeah, I can see her brother deciding, yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna be happy about it. And it sounds like truth is, he was just being a little shit to be a little shit. I think he actually enjoyed Pepe's presence. And it makes me a little sad that Pepe didn't enjoy his as much. He didn't have much luggage on him. Only a portion of what was his. Everything else had to do with you and your father. It's very sad. Pepe? Ever since I was little, everyone would tell me how becoming Shah's historian would continue my family's honorable legacy. But honor is usually brought with sacrifice and devotion, not? It is. Entering the City of Gold and becoming the historians means never leaving ever again. Never to see your friends or family. All that comes with you is your scrolls and books. But you really being chained to your desk, don't you, Pepe? Yep. I want to spend my entire life across Sargon, free to look for every remnant and vestige left behind by history. But I couldn't do that, because I couldn't let the boy get what he wanted. Is it so tough for you to let your brother get his way that you'd rather be unhappy yourself? Ever since we were little, everyone who saw him would praise him as a quiet yet cool-headed boy. Perfect historian material. I was the only one who knew how bad he was, that he loved fooling around. Making him sit in front of a table for more than a second was torture for him. Shit! Both of them are the same way! Oh! Neither of them wanted to do it! It was both— Fuck! I liked it better when I thought Pepe was being a brat. I liked it better when I thought she was just being selfish. No, both of them— Oh, this is really fucked up. They were fighting not for happiness, but to save the other from misery. Then why did the two of you fight over the position of the court historian? Because he didn't want me to go to the City of Gold. He didn't want me stuck there by myself. So I'm kind of the same. I don't want him to be stuck there by himself either. Fuck! A gem that would bring relief to sore legs after standing too long. No, I have no need for it. A gem that would cause all other party to apologize in their own accord. Of some use, but also not what I seek. I can sense that the gem is extremely close, but there is a far, far too many jewels in this house. It really did. It got really depressing really fast. Also, 1 second. I just realized I didn't do something. There we go. I did not disactivate DVR, so some of you might be a little behind, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll find out. Hearing footsteps coming from the corridor, Zabir immediately hurries back to the huge gilded box to lie down. He senses an attentive gaze falling upon him, yet not a word breaks the silence. He casually opens his eyes a sliver and sees sand-colored animals. Cool, welcome in! It's ARKNIGHTS. It's the game that we play every now and then. Well, it's the game that's kind of like dominated my channel since I shared it with you guys. It's not the new event, it's the old one. But it's the rerun, it's the last time it comes rerun. Yeah, it looks like Egypt now? Yes, we are currently in Sargon, which is based off of Egypt. This event, so far what is going on is we have a girl who wanted to become court historian, which meant being locked away in the City of Gold. And she's been trying to find these artifacts for a mummy that she's brought back to life, to basically bring back its memory and prove it to her father. Bash, welcome in! Unfortunately, she's too late. Her brother has gotten the position. Neither of them really wanted it. It was more to save the other from it. And we are currently trying to get more gems. Although Zabir, the mummy, is no longer with her because she was kind of mean to him, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, this cannot be. The creature jumps into the gilded box, bringing its face right up to Zabir's mask, as if lightly sniffing him. A sable beast also sticks his head into the box. Pat, pat, pat. Mio? Woof. Seems your memory is nearly back to normal. The scent does not lie. You are no fake. Shut it, Woof. How did you become so small? Aren't we the way we are now because you failed your duties as a retainer? What? My duties? If I still looked as I did back then, I'd be carried out on parade every day. How would I have the time to help you find gems then? Yeah, I know he failed and now he's Bingus. It's better for all of us the way I am now. Mio, Zabir has no way of understanding what we're talking about right now. I already warned you about this before he arrived. Kelton looks away. Woof! Never mind. He'll soon understand what we experienced these past 300 years. Woof, call over our new retainer. Oh, okay, okay, so Twink is the new retainer. Okay. The young overseer walks through a near endless hallway to reach the beer. A blue Fallby suddenly flies atop the wall trading post, prodding at the mechanism and laid within. Who is the cat? We don't know exactly who the cat is. Apparently, he's been around for 300 years. That's what else. Look, man, look. Gears smash together and springs creak, and the Fallbeast plucks a gemstone out of the safe that just opened. It places the stone on a thick brown piece of velvet on a tray, presenting it to the overseer. His gaze is calm. His gaze impassioned. I'm pleased to meet you, Zabir Effendi. No. Rather, long time no see. This stone is one of my weights. In addition to this gem trading post, there are also all the jewels circulating through the Grand Bazaar. I would like to know, Zabir Effendi, if all these gems together would outweigh the soul of a sinner. What did you do? Apparently he has an important role that Zubair failed. I refuse to believe cats are gods. They're just little guys. They don't deserve all that weight. They deserve to be silly little guys. The door's unlocked. Come in. Oh, my girl! I said come in, did I not? Is that you, Narutoya? There's no one in the Black of Night asylum. But the rapping on the door continues. Aspasia looks up and sees construct of exceedingly ancient making clinging to the top of the door. Oh, it's the little guy! The gyrating construct beats on the jeweled end into the door with all speed, shaking out grains of sand from who knows where. A new form of robbery? As Aspasia stretches out her hand to take it down from its perch, it drops to the door ornament that I was holding onto the ground. The gem glimmers for a moment into the darkness. Soon after, Aspasia sees the gem, and the construct disappears at the entrance to the sewer. Jewel snatching away a jewel. Good. Merely gems retrieving the compatriots from the clutches of their excavators. Aspasia would relate to that! Parko, hello! You can with the sound effects, the little goofy whoop! Oh, there's the girls. To history! To the dead. To our dear Narantuya. Even though she's not here. But she's the one who treated us to all this carob juice. I never knew a mummy could be that valuable. How about we go check out the museum storehouse tomorrow and see if we can scrounge up another dead guy? Oh man, it's a little guy. They are so cute, man. Oh, Ajazi, Ajazi. You have little thought. Only look of the dead museum? Can't you see the big picture here? We need to go look for dead people outside the museum too. Oh, Johnny! Oh, God! Woman, no! Okay, they're all cute, but they have no brain cells. Like, their heads are empty. You will knock on them, and, like, it'll sound hollow. Yeah, you're right. But wouldn't we become official officers of the law if we did that? Did you lose something, Ajazi? I feel like you're not your usual self. Huh? No, definitely haven't lost anything here. A great bandit like me wouldn't let anything of mine get stolen. It's over. He stole from her. Now shut up already and keep drinking. Oh god, it'll make the drum noise. You're not wrong! What the heck? I thank you, young one. Those metal creations who accompanied me after my return, as of my duty. It's so silly. Welcome in, Ryan. You and I have gone into the night, awake and alert. Now the sun rises once more. Another short one! Are the rest of these short? What the heck? What the heck? And this one only has a before? Apparently I might. In the stuffy summer heat, a girl sits at her desk, one hand sorting through a thick stack of reference materials while the other wipes sweat from her forehead. She hears footsteps behind her, but that doesn't bother her to turn around. Okay, the bug noise needs to chill a little bit. There are almonds on the desk, but he already knows. Why are you still reading, my dear sister? It's such a fine and sunny afternoon, my dear sister. Let's go play outside. You don't plan to sit with your nose in those dusty papyrus scrolls your entire life, do you, my dear sister? I talked to father, my dear sister. He said he would consider making me the historian of Shahagared. Being a Padisha isn't so bad, my dear sister. So just give up already. Enough! Stop bothering me, you little pest! She quickly turns her head, but there's nobody behind her. Only the scroll she tossed at her brother, sprawled onto the ground. Are you there, Pepe? Quick, let me in. I'm here. Come in. I've been sending you messages on your communicator. Why didn't you respond? I turned it off. I've been looking at books and scrolls all night. What happened? A lot happened last night. Did you seriously not hear a thing holds up in here? Nah, she's not. She's more like Anubis, which makes her even better. And she is an upcoming operator. She'll be out in 6 months, and I'm so excited. The worst part is I'm pretty sure she's the bait operator before the next limited. She is to me. She most definitely is to me. Nope, didn't hear a peep. You sealing yourself away at work is really... Forget it. I don't even know where to start. Just hear it yourself. Emergencies across multiple districts of Manat. Many metallic humanoid constructs have broken into homes and stored large quantities of gems. I'm so sorry! You didn't know? Oh no, I'm so sorry! Oh. Parko, I apologize. Please forgive me. Oh, I didn't know anyone was like actually trying not to see that. I apologize. I'm so sorry. I'll try to do better in the future. Residents have reported these robberies to the city guard, and the captain assures us that investigation is currently underway. Metallic humanoid constructs? According to the eyewitnesses, he saw these metallic constructs breaking out from the museum last night. What? Well, everything I wanted to say, the radio's already said. I didn't mean to! Oh! I finally forgot. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh no. Oh no! Please remind me. I feel even worse now. Oh. It's over. It's so over. And not says the museum staff followed their tracks and ended up in the Grand Bazaar. Is this Sabir's doing? We suspect so. But nobody's seen him at all lately. You were in contact with him the longest. Could you help us look for him? 2 in a row? Punchy! I know! Oh. Bad streamer. Bad streamer. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Got it. I'll head over right away. What about you and Anat? We're in charge of the museum. We have to find all the artifacts. We're gonna head out and have a look ourselves. If I find anything, I'll let you two know. Be seeing you. Phew. Hold on. We interrupt this program for some breaking news. Residents have noticed that the water coming out of their taps is muddy and full of silt. The city guard reports that they have dispatched emergency teams to inspect the city's old underground water pipes. Due to their complexity, this process will take some time. Just what is going on here? Biblical curse? You can't just leave it like that. Tell me. I'm sorry. It's over. It's over. I don't deserve it now. Someone has already told me to take the tail of this place. This prosperity of the Grand Bazaar is born upon gems, alongside spices, silks, and crafts, all flowing through the river of commons to bestow riches upon this land. That's the mummy, Cole! He looks so cool! The gem trading post and the gems with unusual original circuits have transformed Manat Hamayat into a morning star on the crown of sand. Several houses begin to turn into sand. People throw open their windows or rush out their doors, staring in disbelief at ancient buildings that have lived in for generations. And then at Zubir, who stands in the middle of the street. Abel! Yes! Thank you! Thank you, I appreciate that. Now I gotta remember that. If I don't remember, please, other sitters, please help me remember. Because my memory is shit. But Zabir pays them no heed. He stoops down and picks up a piece of jewelry from the pooling sands. It's a gem, glinting with the metal helix structure under the sun. The fresco you mentioned straight ahead, Zabir Effendi. My mother's father once told— Your grandfather! Why don't you say your grandfather? My mother's father once told me that the paintings depict the lives of ancient Sargonians and records the birth of Manat Hamite. Even if the river dries and the city's buried beneath the sands, it will not fade. Will not fade indeed, just like every gem that's passed your hand and mine. But it was neither dried river nor burial by sand that brought the calamity to the city of yore, but a flood that destroyed even the peaks of the grand edifices. What remained of the splendor was eventually buried by sand, becoming a secret of 1,000 years. That's a cool artwork. That's really cool. Each rise of the sun and fall of the moon is a tiny repeat of endless cycle. The brevity of a day and the span of a lifetime. The birth of a new city and the fall of an empire. And mountains to dust are all but similar reputations. Effendi, if I may, I believe that while the fresco captures only a fleeting moment from centuries past, its value lies in this moment that will be repeated countless times to its beholders. The shower of this fresco made not to ensure his name would be remembered throughout history. He hoped to leave behind his interpretations of time and life, to serve as a foundation that the people yet to come could imitate. Here did the Shah of past and future build his trove, and so it was during that long Aslan Wars, which raged after his death, countless lords of Mir coveted this place. Oh god, you're right! It's white and green! No! We've played these games before, Doctor! Oh god. I forgot! Until the hellish heat waves from the far south brought great changes to the climate. A devastating flood ensured, toppling wars, diverting rivers, and leaving the land forever scarred. And so, the people searched the sands for a trace of the trove, but found nothing. Thus did they believe it was washed away in the deluge. The treasure hunters of the lords of Mir left, but the artisans and merchants came, establishing a new settlement by the riverside. I have been watchful of all that transpires here. I was the one who ordered guard of the trove. This is my duty. I dwell beneath the sands, fending off miscreants who dared approach the countless moons. As for you, young one, you should know better than any other. The Shah's treasure troves lies beneath the city. I have yet to watch Trinity Blood. I hear a lot of good things about it. Also, welcome, Nabil. Fourth, the liver. We go into the night, awake and alert, for duty and obligation. I thank you for returning this gem to me. It has restored my memory. Instantly summoned, just bloop! The treasure trove started with tens of thousands of skilled craftsmen gathering the then desolate Manat Hamite from his magic labyrinths made of gold, handcrafted gems inlaid with iridium circuits. The artificers created them all and buried them beneath the sands. Does it? I'll take your word for it. Later generations mostly believed that after exhausting all their energies on their work, these artisans were all buried alongside the creations. But in truth, some lived in a secluded village to the southwest of Manat Hamite for many generations, that guarded the secret of the trove's entrance. It is now your turn to speak, young one. What follows next involves the story of your family, The young overseer shuts his eyes tight, as though drying and having sands of memory. The tale has been passed down from generation to generation, seared into the mind like the scorching sun above the desert. Its heat burning, singeing, and blistering. 300 years ago, an army compromised the forces of many lords Emir and Padishahs found the village. They interrogated the villagers on the location of the trove's entrance, cutting the hands of anyone who refused to speak Jesus. A gemwright who already lost his hands could no longer bear to see more of his kin suffered, so he approached the army and proposed to lead the way. Before the trove, he watched the terrible battle between the army and its guardian unfold. He saw that though the guardian was defeated, the gates would not open without his arts. The furious army cut open the guardian's chest, plundering every gem inlaid within and without his body. Although the gemwright used every technique he used to guide his young child in restoring the guardian, he never woke up. After that, a set of scales was set upon the grand bazaar of Manat Hamite. Once an adult, the gemwright's child buried the guardian, then established trading posts specializing in gems. They played the long game! Okay, so that's his goal here. His entire family has been trying to reawaken him because it was their duty to protect him, and they kind of failed. And he failed as well. Okay. I see. His descendants have been waiting there ever since. Every generation did all they could to ensure Manat Hamite's gem trade would become even more prosperous. Whether it takes 100 years or 1,000, the day will come where people will scour the sands of Sargon, and all the gems will gather in the city once more. And I shall return them to you. That's actually really cool. I actually really appreciate that. The overseer dares not open his eyes as he feels Zabir's sistrum press upon his chest. Yet, visions of centuries passing flash before him in an instant. He witnesses sun rise and moons fall, cities flourish and then crumble, returning to the sands from which they came. Yo! Yo! My mummy cat can't be this cool. Oh my god. It's so strong. He sees the ancient guardian walking into the boundless desert. Yes! He has emerged to destroy! The guardian spread his arm, basking in the light of the stars, facing eastwards to welcome the sunrise. Feeling watched, the guardian looks down and meets the young overseer's eyes. Upon his merciful gaze, the overseer trembles. He trembles in anticipation of the momentous words the guardian's about to utter. Your family's journey for penance has been long indeed. You are free now. That is so cool. Okay, I really respect Twink's role now. It's been a while, you two. Many centuries have I forgotten my duty, but now I return to the mortal realm. I, along with the city, shall make up for the time we have squandered. But at the same time, I have a request, and I hope the two of you will agree to see it through. If that Knight's Mora is truly descended of Karadu Karan, then I will honor the Shah's promise and open the trove for her. Woof. Enemy has to turn in her lineage. Leave it to me. I must put her through the test as well. If she's ultimately capable of completing her conquest, she will never be considered a true Knight's Mora. No matter what may come, make sure she takes that step. I understand. Do I have to go as well? I never thought those Knight's Mora were any good. There were too many drunks among them, spilling their drink all over the place. I don't feel like I have a lick from my fur clean again. No, Mio. I need you to aid me in another matter. Out with it, young one. After I sank into slumber, the Shah's treasure trove suffered heavy damage. A due reflection of my duty. Taylor, welcome in! I must admit that even with the constructs on my side, my strength was not able to hold back. My strength would not be enough to hold back the combined armies of Lord Amir and Padishahs. Just tell me your decision. I'll get it done for you, like I always do. I met a girl. I believe she can help me. Following the footsteps of the Shah, she found one of my lost gems. If not for her, I would not have awakened. Yes. Psst, 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 is now talking. Psst, psst, it's a little bit of a cunt, I'm not gonna lie. But like, lucky for her, she's cute. She's kind of fat too, which I appreciate, fat cat. So, we're looking past it. When are cats not? Honestly, most cats aren't. Especially orange cats, let's be honest. Orange cats don't have enough of brain cells to be cunts. Let's be honest. Oh, you mean that kid? I've seen her. Seemed like a good egg. Motivated, lively. Too bad she's a little too stubborn. Reminds me of her. Indeed. After some searching through my memories, the girl's conduct demeanor feels rather familiar. She reminds me of my elder sister. When we walked down the streets of the City of Gold, she could tell me the origin of every brick and tile. Damn! Damn! The parallel is nice. I appreciate it. She was especially fascinated by the things of yore. What do you want me to do with the girls, Abir? I need a companion. One who will await the Shah's return alongside me. Help me confirm if she is worthy, Mio. If that is your wish, Zabir, then I shall go. There was only a before, right? Okay, we were gonna stop in this one, but like, I think we might finish it today. Because there's only an after now. Hey, watch where you're going. Sorry, Effendi. I was in a hurry. Are you okay? Are they related, maybe? I think they might have had similar paths. I don't think the relation is truly there. I just think Pepe lost her older brother to duty. Or sorry, her younger brother to duty. And he lost his older sister due to his own duty. Well, I suppose nothing's broken. Where are you off to such a hurry? Don't you know there's trouble? You know the answer? Oh, okay. For those metal constructs sent all the gems in the city into the Great Bazaar. Now they're tearing down houses and chasing us out of the bazaar. The constructs are tearing down houses? Yeah, they're flying stones and debris everywhere. Hey, why are you still going that way? Didn't you hear what I said? I need to see what's going on. What do you think you can do, girl? Hey, girl! That's okay. We won't speak any more of it for now. No one's here. They're all gone. By horror, cat. The streets, usually bustling with people, are now empty, save for the construct moving in pairs or triplets. They raise their arms and houses turn into sand. From the fallen sand, tall pillars and walls emerge. Lich, welcome in! Yikes, that almost hit me. Who was that? I love the chubby tummy so much, by the way. I know there's like something called something pouch. I can't remember the name, but I love it so much. Huh. Where'd this critter come from? Go on, this is no place for you. Go. Shh. Thickums? Yes, that is the scientific word for it. The cat's thickums. It's so stupid. The animal's not daunted by her shooing and instead sits down by leisurely lick its own fur. A suspicious Pepe decides to go around it. As she takes a step, the animal looks up and gazes straight into Pepe's eyes. In that instant, Pepe feels as though her feet have become nailed to the ground. But it is such a small animal. She gathers the courage to take another step forward. Is it an Aslan? A deafening roar stops her. She feels her eardrums hurt. She cannot imagine the sound coming from the tiny animal that barely reaches her shins. She covers her ears and closes her eyes. Wincing at the sound wave almost knocks her over. As her ears stop ringing, she feels a massive shadow descend upon her. Yo! Yo! Oh, it looks so cool. Pepe opens her eyes to see a formidable creature prowling in the middle of the street. Faint patterns with wondrous gleam roving upon its sandy fur. Transfixed, she meets the beast's gaze and feels as though her soul is being drawn into those golden eyes. Her breath and heartbeat seem to fall under its control, ready to cease at its will. I think it kind of deserves to. In that form, absolutely deserves to. Unable to move a single muscle, she watches helplessly as the beast slowly approaches, its crimson maw parting, and swallows her whole. Eaten? Pepe got eaten? All goes dark. I'm not acting curator of the Vajavanda Bad Museum. Yes, we are aware, but unfortunately we don't have the resources. Our experts are being deployed across the city. We do not currently have the manpower to assess your losses. Of course we value your sponsorship, but I'm not acting curator of the Vajavanda Bad Museum. No, we aren't able to offer any comment at this time. What? No, the museum's already on lockdown. No collection can leave the building. The museum has nothing to do with the constructs in the city. Hello? I'm not acting curator of the Vajavada Bad Museum. Sorry, we're getting a lot of sand and dust here. I assure you, on behalf of the Vajavadanda Bad Museum, we will offer restoration service at the earliest opportunity. Appraisal? The contractors have built a statue in your garden? And several pillars? May I get a description? Is she dumb too? Socially, I'd say yes. I'm kind of mad at her, I'm not gonna lie. Yes, the ornaments you described fit the traits of first century art style. It had gone into decline prior to the founding of Manat Hamite, and many of its techniques considered lost. I will send someone as soon as possible. She's book smart, but like, this woman's judgment, I question it. I don't think she has ill intent. I just think that sometimes she makes dumb choices. TT, can you go over? Do you think it's possible? The time that constructions can build, sculpt, and master techniques believed to be long lost? I don't want to, but looks like you have a bad feeling about it too. Which is why we need to see it to believe it. So she's like Homer Simpson? I mean, maybe like season 1 Homer, where like he wasn't so dumb. But current Homer, absolutely not. Because she's very book smart. She is very intelligent. No street smarts, though. No social skills. Which is why we need to see it to believe it. What is it, TT? You said see it to believe it, right? Carried by the dry wind, sand creeps up like an overflowing river, covering the feet of fleeing passerbys. Grains of sand gather before their eyes and form into shapes, as though poured into invisible molds. Pillars and walls begin to rise from the streets. Beast reliefs and patterns imitate Iridium circuits, coupled with the worship of sundials and time, represented the era of the Lugozargas influence that was the strongest. TT, now's not a good time. This might be the memory of the constructs. Can it even count as a form of restored artifact? But we didn't see any constructs nearby. Hey, yo? Oh, that's a cute artwork. I like that so much. I do appreciate that she's freaking out and TT's like, okay. Run! Where do they come from anyway? Questions later, TT. You've got to run faster than me and pull me along. We're done for if we run at my speed. Don't worry, you're running fast enough. Hang in there. Try not to pass out and let me observe with them a little longer. It really does show their dynamic very well, and I really appreciate it. Oh, and don't look back. Probably not good for your heart to see them smashing the curator's favorite murals to pieces. What? The museum the curator entrusted to me! Punisher's favorite museum. It's all over. Girl, you're gonna get so fired! Have mercy on me, Shahashan. Watch over me, exalted Lagos Argus. Watch out! Great Horahead, I pray to you. Allow your child to see your face again. I want to see the sunrise tomorrow. I want to see it shine once more on the museum. The Babylina knot trips and falls. Titi catches her just before her face hits the ground, but the two of them hear a loud noise. It sounds like a machine turning on. Narantuya, we finally found you! We haven't heard you from you since you brought us drinks last night. We were so worried. I haven't had shut-eye in days, so I slept in longer. What's there to worry about? Anyway, good timing. Give me a hand. Why are you still helping other people carry stuff? Shh! I'm not doing this for anyone else. It's for myself. This is obviously an old statue. Better to get something out of it than leave it in the streets. But Narantuya, isn't it made by one of the metal constructs? Huh? What metal constructs? Lay it out for me slowly. I may have slept too soundly last night and missed some headlines. Real. Fall asleep. There's like a fire around you. You don't even notice. I thought you were the sharp one, Narantuya. How could you have missed it? There are weird metal constructs all over the street. Didn't they come at you? Slept like a log? She slept so well. Zabir was like, nah. She might be the one I'm looking for. Let her rest. Everybody else? Something happens. But like, let her sleep. They're tearing houses apart, making walls and pillars out of sand, and grabbing gems. Maybe you should check? I like the little ear shift. That was cute. Everyone lost something last night, from onyx necklaces on their necks to absolibs that simulate the moons and stars. Is that what happened to your hairpin? Well, where did my hairpin go? You got one thing right. I'm sharper than you. And I'm starting to feel that something is off. Anyway, now that I have the intel, time to come up with a plan. Take off any gems you're wearing and hide them. If those metal constructs are robbers, let them come for me first. Join the fleeing crowds and get your smoke bombs ready. But where do we go? Everyone else can hide in their homes or at least stay in hotels behind locked doors. Are we going back to the sewers? No problem. I know the way. I'll help us find our sleeping bags. No. We're going back to the museum. The museum? How could this place be safe when they'll hire people like me and Ajazi? She's not wrong! She's 100% not wrong. She's like, they hired me without issue. Yeah, this place isn't safe. It isn't. It isn't, girl. You're right. She has a big point. Think about it. Who are the experts on caravan routes, desert terrain, dune movement, bird and beast habits, and trivial faiths? Bandits, meaning us. So, who are the experts at coming back to life, ancient curses, and necromancy? The museum folk. Makes sense. I hear something. Perfect timing. I want to see what those metal constructs are all about. Alright, I get it now. Let's go. Are we practicing our escape? No, this is the escape. Hunter, welcome in! Let's hope smoke bombs work on these things. She turns around and raises her hand and prepares to pull the pin on a smoke bomb. Suddenly, the streets grow quiet. The sound of marching machines disappears. All the metal constructs on Artuya can see slow down. They stop chasing them and gather around Narantuya. It's very nice. The art is really pretty. Calm and docile, they watch like tame bird and beasts as Narantuya walks past them. And back. What the hey? Am I dreaming? It's not a dream, Narantuya. I pinched myself just now. It hurt. Thanks. Then I won't try it myself. What's going on? Say, I saw a shadow of the river god the night before. Maybe it really did bless me. I understand now. Ajazi, Ajani, go on to the museum without me. What about you? Divine duty. I need to find someone. The river god must have wanted me to act the hero and show Aspasia that I'm the boss. Doomed Yuri isn't doomed? Are we getting the girls back together? Those who stand by me no longer be the enemies of warriors. That's who she's getting, I'm pretty sure. The jewel constructs are following the pact of human sovereigns 1,000 years ago. They recognize her blood. You are right, Zabir. She is a descendant of Karandu Kagan. Come, Yet Mora. Walk into the dream. Same, Taylor. That was the only one in 7, right? Okay, so originally this is where we're gonna end, but we're gonna continue. Hey! Okay, this one has 2. This one has 2. Worst case scenario, we do like a mini stream. And then we like play balloons or something. What did you miss? Let me lower the music a little bit. Narantuya is Knights Mora true. Pep is being tested and got swallowed by cat. Honestly, that's the main thing. We're all everyone's being tested. Am I sure? I mean, worst case scenario, like I said, we stop early if I do, but like we're only an hour in. So I kind of want to continue. If I need to stop, I will stop. But like worst case scenario, we do a double stream, like 2 mini streams tomorrow, and like one of them's balloons. Because I've been balloon brained. It's over. I've been balloon brained. Okay. You should all bless me. Bless me with the dance under the morning sun and the tapping of your scabbards. Oh, right. I forgot you sold your swords. Then beat the pots and pans. Play the anvil like a drum with your pens. They say the roads of Menat Hamayit are paved with jewels. Well, I'm heading for that road now. I know most of you will tell me to stop being delusional. Why can't I make it rich? Why can't I buy us the best life? I have to try. And benefit or not, like I said, it's fine. We'll do too many streams tomorrow. Where am I? She's cute! Oh, my departure ceremony. I must have danced myself dizzy. I give you my blessing, Narutoya. There's a caravan I know that regularly visit the City of Radiance. If you do make it there, seek them out. Ha! I knew you'd have some useful connections. An empty oasis? Oh god, we are here! Wait, yeah, didn't we see this from another perspective? From what's his name? Oh my god, we saw this from what's his name's perspective, didn't we? I like how Cole doesn't play Arknights, and he reminded me of one of the biggest lore dumps. I knew you had some useful connections. One more friend, one less trouble. Thanks for the blessing. I'm still worried, Narutoya. About what? How many times have I told you? No one's gonna get revenge on you while I'm gone. Yeah, you accidentally made an epiphany! Oh, shit. Oh, shit! This has nothing to do with you. You chose to work for me and not a sim because I'm just that charming. All the sim resents me for it and speaks ill of me everywhere he goes. But he's just being petty. And those jealous haters has to band together and set me up. My fault I'm so lucky I attract both gold and people. But you're the one I'm worried about, Narutoya. It's you just wandering into the desert with an empty satchel. What will you do when you can't find water or beasts? I know we somehow end up poorer than we started, but I'm sure I at least have some coin for jerkies and preserved fruit. Why would you think that? Has anyone starved without telling me? Who is it? I'll give them some coins right now. Narutoya reaches into the purse at her waist. As her eyes slowly widen in disbelief, she unties the beast pouch and turns it inside out, begins shaking it. A few grains of sand fall into the endless desert. Strange. I don't remember bumping into a beggar or a vagrant. Dude, I'm kinda into it though. I'm not gonna lie! Anyway, I vaguely remember crossing paths with a few rich men. Narutoya, I thought it over. I think I should teach you the secret to finding water in the desert. I don't want to have to worry about becoming a sacrificial tribute to a bandit chief anymore, so there's no need to keep the secret any longer. Good, I like this blessing. The sands can be enjoyed with those lost coins then. Yeah, pretty much! I'm worried too, Narutoya. And what are you worried about? That I'll abduct another child slave from a caravan and replace you as the most illiterate. Most illiterate? Jesus Christ, woman! Stop being rude to everyone around you! I'm worried about the 2 black blades of yours. You haven't used or maintained them for a long time. It's precisely because my maintenance is a chore that I avoid using antiques. I much prefer modern materials and mechanical forging. Wait, where are my blades? And my dagger? And my supply of paralyzing toxic and spore casts? I'm worried about your tenacity to pick up new recruits, Narutoya. You'll be settling out alone. It's great if you could find some useful crew, but most of the time, people like me and Ajazi are that you have to save. Setting out alone? You girls aren't coming with me to City of Radiance? Yeah! You're not right! Yeah, no! Oh, God! There really are just some, like, ara-aras thrown in there. Oh, God. Which is why Ajazi and I worked for 2 months in the logging camp and threw all the coins we saved in the river that says flows into the City of Radiance. I hope you will find them when the river floods, and that your Kanga's quest goes smoothly. Okay, I appreciate this blessing too. Even though the rainforest at the downstream of the river. Wait. Did you say Kagan quest? Yes, your Kagan quest. You're all set for it, right? No? When did that happen? Come to think of it, I am indeed all by myself with nothing but the weapons for my parents right now. Pass on the city. I'm out. That would be interesting. To be fair, it is in Chinese first. So, I don't know how much would be from the Japanese one. I'm not sure though. I know multiple people have translated it. We have someone in the server who does as well. Could ask them. The young knight's Mora turns and strides over to her burden beast pack. At the same time, towering walls rise up from the sand. Even part of this piercing sunlight seems to be blocked off. Really? That's good to hear, Taylor. Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I'll be honest. I think we've gotten most of the stuff. I know usually what ends up getting missed is through some localizers, but they seem to have localized it pretty well. Where am my burden beast? In my tent. Naruto rubs her eyes. As if trapped in a nightmare of her own making, her field of vision narrows until only one path remains. Step forth. Prove your bravery. Embark on your Kanga quest. Just take the step. No way. This conquest is too scary. I'll die. Help! Strange. The metal constructs here are not moving. Someone's on the ground? Hello? Can you hear me? Hold on, I'm on my way. Out of the way. Did she just punch Wolf in the face? What did you say? I was just lying on the ground and a giant black beast had its paws on my head? Aspasia! Oh man. Aspasia, you autistic queen. I love you. Holy shit. You are so dumb and smart at the same time. I think it's a Beck beast, but I failed to catch the creature before it vanished into sand and dust. It's no wonder my head hurt while I was dreaming. There was a voice I heard making a ooh noise. My face is fine though, right? Okay, to be fair, Wolf was holding her down. I'm pretty sure, yes. Autistic girl Autumn, 100%. I know! Welcome infos. I know, I want her to be playable so much. She's so good. Look, man, I don't know. I get it when trying to help someone. Is it gonna be Autistic Girl Spring? That actually would be a cool thing. I'm really hoping from the upcoming event that she's the free operator. But I don't think she is. I haven't looked into it much. Mess with the bull and got the horns? Yeah. Hey! I don't know if to say congratulations or not. I say that as someone who is like undiagnosed but pretty sure. It's one of those things like, yes, and then you're like, oh. That explains a lot. Yes? Phew. How did you chase the Beck piece away? I spent so long yelling at it in my dream with no luck. The situation was urgent, so I resorted to force. Girl. Wow, why didn't I think of that? Sometimes violence is the solution. I know you'd be a reliable subordinate. Thanks a lot. Wait, no. You're not a subordinate. We'd best be leaving. Those countries can start moving any time. It's not safe here. Seems pretty safe to me. The river got presented with a chance to prove my heroism, and I ended up falling asleep on the streets. Humans are my favorite animal. Wild. I don't know. For me, it's like one of those things of like, maybe it's because I'm Latina. That's like, it doesn't matter. Like, my family won't see it as a reason. So I'm like, oh, okay. The dream was nice, though. At least the first half of it. The streets are in chaos while you lay on the sands. Had a good dream? Yep. I dreamed about my departure ceremony. Everyone was cheering me on. Even their beat was spot on. How nice would it be if my former subordinates were actually that supportive when I was setting out for my Manat Hamai? I talked to a Jazzy and a Johnny briefly after you left the hotel. Did you tell them that most people think I'm delusional? They did. But consider this. If one has to eventually wake from one's dream, why not indulge in a bit of fantasy before that happens? Narantuya, I actually have a lot of respect for you. Can't help but laugh. Oh, Aspasia. Perhaps there remains much of each other that we do not know. But for now, I'm simply glad to see you safe. I love my Doom Yuri! We're so back! Aspasia extends her hand to Narantuya. So, does that mean we're all good? Hold on. What's wrong, Ajani? Narantuya, help! The museum isn't safe at all! Horakhead has witnessed. Who's there? TT, did you say something? I heard something. I didn't. But I heard it too. No way. Can these artifacts talk? Why didn't they say anything before? Guardian of Eternity, please answer. Please answer. Please answer. Answer what? He who led the Outlanders to stride upon the earth, forsaking their ships for this domain, his legions, brandishing gold blades, shielded the reckless and inquisitive travelers. Bitter and sweet, his chalice did contain, drawn from those who transversed through his realm. In the sands beneath his feet rest bones and charred stones from the distant northwest. Tell me the name that people remember him by. Not. I don't think they can actually talk, at least. They're not capable of conversation. They're just presenting riddles. You were prompted to enter a combination of numbers to open a safe. But what kind of complex riddle is this? The countdown has begun. 3 minutes remaining. Now we've turned into a ticking time bomb. Wait, Anat, calm down. Can you contact any of the museum staff? What for? I think this might be a riddle about history. I remember now. What about the favorite books of yours? Terra? Journey, was it? Wait, no, this is ARKNIGHTS. It's okay, it's okay. I did like the thought process. It's possible. TT, look up the section on Bolivar's history for me, please. Here. You ask of the Padishah Bayad, who agreed to establish an Iberian Sargon Bolivar trade route, specifically brought in Bolivar sugarcane and coffee beans. Corrupted by the land's blight, tiny skulls strung on leather tight, clanging with agony from their plight. Hunted they are day and night. I know, Chapter 3, Beast of Terra. You ask of Sand Beast. There was a trend in the 6th century Sargon to hunt Sand Beast. Definitely not the set from our world. Mia used to have a string of Sand Beast's heads hung up to ward off evil, though we always saw it as nearly a worship of nature. But since you witnessed that history, you should know that the real reason for hunting sand beasts was a small number of them mutated from high concentration of local active originium, right? Okay, next, construct and riddle, please. At the lake's bottom, there were ruins dwells. Heirs of an old bloodline, many fell, executed with blades that gleam. They turned their own, it seemed. Remember this one. Go to the end of the race of Terra. A riddle suited for archaeologists. There was an ancient settlement from 3,000 years ago where we found signs of executions, but we excavated torture instruments made from the modern alloy materials. You're right. The answer's written here. Petram, a race practically no one has seen, are those who inherited unique smelting and forging techniques from the olden times. Have we seen a Petram in ARKNIGHTS? Does anyone know? Okay, next question. The construct riddles are solved as pages turn, and they gradually settle down. They're the turtles? Let me check. Okay, Quora is, yeah. Yeah, Quora is the only one that we know of. Okay. They stopped and circled about the net, like a group of silent listeners. Now recalls the moment right before she gave her first speech. TT taught her to imagine the audience as museum artifacts to calm her nerves. Just keep talking about things you know are true and not. I see. Okay. Phew, this is taboo to say, but the Sarkasts did indeed set foot in Sargasts once. We still don't know the full extent of their ancient curse. Come to think of it, this is how you've inspired me. Huh? You mean the curse? No, I used to not get it. Sargon's written history dates back to when the other nations were still in their primitive stages. When you left Sargon to explore these lands, I wonder what you hope to learn. That's why I chose to read Terra, Journey. I saw within our limited time on this land that we hold too many misunderstandings and prejudices. The greatest show of bravery we perform is to expend our finite lives on our search through infinity of time. Yeah, that is fair. Keep having to wander to avoid the nomadic cities. Yeah, we're no actual guardians of eternity, so there's no way we can experience everything ourselves. Speaking of which, if you ever got the chance, would you become an immortal like Xavier and witness ancient history with your own eyes? God, no! Actually, I've been thinking, if these contractors using history riddles to verify we were worthy of controlling them, then what was the word that activated this verification mode of theirs? And what exactly was their creator thinking that they have chose as command word, Horakat? I mean, ARKNIGHTS is literally like society. Literally don't want to be anywhere. Like, the more people there are in ARKNIGHTS, the further I want to be from it. It's dark. Where am I? Pepe, I'll save you! I'm in the monster's belly. Wash it. Wash its belly. I can hear the wind. Phew. What's up ahead? A lake in the desert? An emerald lake lies in the center of the golden sands. The palm trees by its shore sway in gentle breeze, creating the rustling sound Pepe heard. You wish you could swim there? It'd probably be a nice swim. I'm not gonna lie. Also, there's so many things wrong in Arknight society, not just the racism, let's be honest. If that's the belly that eat me now, no, no. Not the Vor quest, no! Did I read that part? The palm trees by its shore swayed gentle in the breeze, creating a rustling sound Pepe heard earlier. A boy is half submerged in the water. After a moment, he suddenly sits up with the beautiful golden fin in hand. He holds the fin with both hands and carefully makes his way towards Pepe. Kid, do you know... Look at my catch, sister! Sister? Who are you calling sister? What are you talking about? Father uses plans to bury Mother here, in her hometown. He also wants to erect a beautiful tomb for her, with a pretty pond full of lotuses. I will leave this golden fin in that pond, and it'll keep Mother company for me. What's that got to do with me? Sister. Stop calling me that! You don't know anything about my little... You don't look anything like my little brother. Father will continue his expedition. Mother's departure will not stop him. He asked if we wish to stay here, follow him eastward. What are you talking about, boy? I can't make sense of what you're saying. I wish to follow Father to the east, to see and conquer lands further away from here. Hola Hayak, welcome in! I don't know, I think that depends, Abel, because, like, yeah, rock cancer is one thing, but, like, death doesn't matter where it comes from. Someone trying to kill you because they see your race as scum, or rock cancer, death is death at the end of the day. So I'll be honest, I think racism is still a big problem there, because it's not just a situation of, yeah, those people are below us, because that still would suck, don't get me wrong. It's, we should exterminate those people. For some of them. That's my entire thing there. Come with me, sister. Bring your reed pen and papyrus. You will see many sights worth recording, and I shall accomplish great undertakings, as Father has. I will become the protagonist of your writings. Let's go together, sister. Hey, little guy, I'll have to pass. Hmm? Yeah. I agree, Taylor. Yeah. No, it's one of those things that, like, you think, oh, it's just worse because, like, there's worse things going on in the world, but a shitty life doesn't matter where it comes from. Some of those won't suffer through the cancer, but they'll absolutely suffer through all the discrimination and wars and everything that comes just for being born in a way that others don't like. Yeah, you're infected, so it's also harder to get help. Yeah. And you're likely blamed in some cases. It really is. I'll follow you when Father's a beer. Oh? Peppa turns her head to see a girl holding a white lotus, with a similar golden lotus on her forehead, sparkling in the sun. The decoration reminds Peppa of something, and she lightly touches her own head. At the moment, the sun seems to make her head spin. Look, man, Pepe is not free from the sadness. Yeah, Pepe! Now, where did I end up this time? A waterfall? Pepe sees the same boy by the waterfall with his head down, washing something. She quickens her step a bit to get in the boy to notice her, and realize he has grown taller and more mature since she last saw him. The boy's become a young man. Okay, enough! I don't care who you are! Just let me leave, you... You're hurt. Your face. We're calling this a young man? This is still a child! Pepe! Have you seen a man? Like, I know you're busy! Yeah, this is a beer. This is absolutely severe. Woman, this is a child! What are you talking about? Don't worry, sister. Most of the blood is the enemy's. The battlefield was more complicated than I expected. They were no match for me. I won. Yet 12 at most! Sabir, I went to the temple of the Arzalan rainforest and got blessed amulet for you. I pray it can protect you from harm. With her height, she's probably confused. You got a fair point there, man. To be fair, centuries back, 14 plus was a man. Maybe. Does depend a lot on the culture. I'm not afraid of wounds, sister. These scars prove I have grown. Pepe looks down and spots a longsword lying horizontally by the half-kneeling youth. Now he's a youth! Okay, she does realize he's a youth. Several streams of fresh blood flow from the sword down to the nearby pool, dyeing the water pink. Pepe turns her head and sees the girl behind her with a gentle smile on her face, but also concern in her eyes. She turns back to find the scenery around her has changed once again. Within the rainforest, the youth holds up a dagger, holding it over as he inspects it. Congratulations. You'll be leading Father's garrison from tomorrow. This was the job you dreamed of, so why do you seem so unhappy? I don't know either. The commander's dagger is too light compared to the work and suffering I went through for it. Yeah, I'm not sure what animal it is yet. I do like the lighter tattoos though. What about you, sister? Are you not glad for me? No, Zabir. I'll only be glad when you are too. The books you spent countless days and nights on. Did you find anything? Zabir, Sargon's history extends past what you can imagine, and we lack a complete record of our manuscript. Chihuahua! Oh, it's over. Capybara? It's absolutely not a capybara. I'm thinking it's some type of cat. Some type of desert cat. It would be funny. Like a ninja, really? Sabir, Saigon's history extends past we can imagine. We lack a complete record in the manuscripts. I plan to compile a volume that records past events that have been missed or omitted. Hopefully, it will complete the count of Sargon's history. That will be a thick book. There's so many people you'll need to include. Father has agreed to my idea and has promised to help me. Is she gonna be the first court historian? Very nice. I see we've both achieved what we wanted. That's okay, man. Don't worry. Pepe watches the boy sheath his dagger and he smiles at his sister. Yeah, that would be really cool. Especially if, okay, so both her little brother and his older sister became it, and they suffer the consequences for it. That would be really, really good. Where am I this time? When does this one take place? Oh no! Zabir became a twink! Oh, Zabir, no! You were so cool as a mummy! Why are you a twink? Zabir, why do you seem upset? The Karanta from the east has changed father into a much different man. All these years, father has remained stoic, even in the face of uprising and challenges from various tribes. Time and again, he would reorganize his troops and fly his banners. Let's go, white boy! No! No! When father sliced his enemies apart with the sword, even the warm blood that spurted from their necks could not melt the cold gaze behind his mask. Might be talking about Itzmora. But that night Itzmora, when father fought him, I could almost see sparks, not just from their clashing weapons, but also in his eyes. I've never seen him look at anyone with such fervor. I respect that. So, I kind of hope it's a woman. It just says Karanta. It doesn't say whether or not it's a man or not. But like, okay, maybe this is just me, but like, the idea of like, yeah, you're strong enough that you got my attention. I respect it. I respect it. Zabir, I can sense it. Our father's passion for our country has long faded. I heard some worrying news. Father plans to invite Karan to Karan down south to wage war against those invisible foes. You're going with them, are you not? Those strange enemies have already been encroaching our land, bit by bit. The Shah. You're both children of the Shah. As she follows the youth's gates towards the far horizon, the distant land suddenly gets pulled right before her. Taylor, I think I should know what you're talking about, but I actually don't. Peppa sees a barren desert devoid of green as her eyelids are buffed by sand. The Foan Hotlands. What happened? How are you feeling, Zabir? I'm fine, sister. I'll need to remove your bandages to reapply the medicine. Bear with me. I'll be quick. It's alright. I feel no pain. How can that be? When you were carried back here, your entire body was charred. What should I do, Zabir? Father is missing. You're the only kin I have left. Did he get burned to death and this is how he experienced twink death? Look, man, we got twink death one way or another. I'm not fully against it. He is saved! He is saved from being a twink and he become robot. I think history in general. Because it's covered a little bit of everything. Oh, come on! I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Brother has taken the throne, and we do not share the same mother. Your military achievements have already made him wary. That historian. Is he treating you well? Yes. With his help, the volume is already half done. Perhaps I can manage to see it complete within my lifetime. Careful not to overwork yourself. It is my promise to Father. Even if I fail to complete it, the child within me will continue my work. One day, I'll recount everything that's happened here to future generations. Okay. Yeah. So his sister is an ancestor of Pepe. I'm pretty sure we have a twink healer. We have multiple twinks already. What are you talking about? We already have a twink healer. What's his name? Yeah, Lumen. Ansel too. We have 2 twink healers. We have long twink and we have small twink. Lumen doesn't count? Okay, but like Ansel. If you're not gonna count Lumen, Ansel. Also, like, that's a bottom if I've ever seen one. What are you talking about? Ansel is femboy? What do you mean by dandy? What does dandy mean? Ansel was the twink before all twinks? Ansel is twink true. It will be a bridge across the vastness of time, connecting the readers with those recorded over the great river of time. I mean, that is a bottom, but not a twink. My bad, bro, my bad. I hear they plan to build a cenotaph for Father. Yes. Before he left, Father confided in me about the trove filled with his land's treasures. He instructed him to reveal its location only to the descendant of the Knights Mora. Brother will not be happy when he learns of this. Very wrong there. I will fight you on that one. Do not dare compare Lumen to Thorns. Also, Thorns doesn't have to be husband material. He just needs to be lover material, let's be honest. Sister, you chose to record Father's every word and action to memorialize his departure, while I chose to protect everything he left behind. Father has just left, and already war rages among the western tribes. I must go and quell the unrest. Lumen always looks like he's about to cry, because he does! You like talk to him and he's already crying. Look, man, I will fight that if I need to. Thorns is my husband. I will fight that. But how? How will you go in your current condition? A gemstone artisan from Arsalan told me they could preserve my consciousness into gemstones inscribed with special circuits. The craftsmen who created the Zayadan are also willing to build me a new body. Did you already decide on this before telling me about it, Zavir? I respect it, man's like, I will be twink no more. I shall become twunk. Sister, I do not wish to be bedbound forever. Fair! I get it! Zavir, I only wish for you to be happy and nothing more. Promise me you'll never forget this. I promise. Where am I? It's so dark. Is anyone here? Ugh. Why can't I talk? Drat, I can't move at all. My legs are bound so tightly. Are you ready? I'm about to remove the brain. Oh, that's horrific! Oh, I would hate this! Brain? Administer more sedative. His pulse is still beating rather rapidly and I need him to be calm. Are you talking about my brain? Oh! Oh, this fucking sucks! A cover is lifted and light pours in. Peppa finds herself lying in the center of the stone platform. People around her come and go as they apply sticky, pungent medicine, tightly wrapping her body with linen, constricting her attempts at movement. Yeah, this is like ultimate PTSD as they scoop your brain out. Her observations are cut short when an old man walks toward her with a small knife in hand. Peppa would be panicked, but the sedative starts to take effect. Wait, you got an ad? There shouldn't be ads running right now. What? I hate when YouTube does that. I'm so sorry. She feels someone holding her head down, and a tiny blade inches towards her forehead. Is this what Zabir went through? When they transformed his consciousness, he was still alive. You have to watch the ad for Pepe? No, I know, but that bothers me because, like, I made sure not to list any ads for now. Like, later I get it. But, oh man, oh god. Yeah, it's so fucked. Is it over? Is this what you wanted to show me, Xavier? This is only the begin- No! No! Tell me, what else did you go through? After quelling the rebellions from my brother, I bade farewell to my sister and ventured alone in the desert. Here I stood guardian over the treasure father entrusted to me, awaiting the arrival of a Knights Mora descendant. I hate that so much. Yet, through the long centuries of change, the Knights Moran have forgotten father's promises of Karandu Kagan. They never came, even when I was vanquished and sealed beneath the sands. And you spent nearly 1,000 years just waiting here? Ooh, take it easy, Abel. Take care of yourself. I have witnessed lives come into being, pass away, cities rise and fall. With prosperity comes decline, and with life comes death, inevitability for all. And with each end comes a new beginning, the cycle repeatedly endlessly. Father was right. Everything that transpires is but a continual time loop, and the future is not but a repetition of the past. I began to hate myself for choosing to become immortal. I wished to forget, but my sarcophagated memory system prevented me from doing so, kept my existence fresh and vivid in my mind, every detail distinctly clear. The worst part is that's not what he suffered through the most. Because, like, that sucks. But I think what he's talking about right now is even worse. Becoming someone who has memory of their humanity, but none of it left. Who sees everything live and die, and they can't do anything because they're bounded by their mission. Oh. I feel horrible for him. Pepe, you once told me you wish to become the one who remembers history, both written and unrecorded. You wish to witness the truth behind history with your own eyes. But that comes at a price, Pepe. Tell me, Zabir, your long life, and with that unbearable suffering you've been through, did you ever consider forgetting your father or sister? Never. Shit. Ah! Yeah, immortality is absolutely cursed. It's why I don't understand people, like, actively seeking it. That is my answer, too. We should remember the things that shouldn't be forgotten, even if they bring us pain. Very good. I'm back. There is no gigantic, fervorous beast, moist rainforest, or scorching sandstorm. In the middle of the street sits only a small animal, casually licking its fur. I feel so bad for him. Why did you bring me inside Zabir's memories? It was a test he set for you. He could only see him if you had passed it. Was he the one talking to me inside the illusion? No, that was actually me. Though the question was indeed his. Did I pass? You failed, so just run off back wherever you came from, little girl. You seem pretty satisfied with my answer, though. No, you just imagined it. Mio, stop it. I have to see him. He's the one who started the unrest in the city, so he can stop it. Besides, he's the only one who can help me reach the City of Gold, so I can't miss this last chance. Silly girl, do you think that being the historian of the Shah is a good thing? You serve at the hand of the Shah Shan, and your tongue is cut out to ensure you can never speak his secret. Oh! One guy, welcome in! King of Sargas, hello! Damn, that goes hard. I actually really like that. You write only the Shahshan's once written. You're no longer yourself, only a gilded mouthpiece. Is that what you want, foolish girl? Where did you learn all that? The City of Gold isn't a place for some random animal that can wander into. Foolish girl. My first human pet was Lagozarga's own daughter. I saw with my own eyes the poor girl had her tongue cut out by her very brother. Jesus. What? Enough, Mio. She has passed Beer's test. Speak no more and let her pass. He waits at you at the second last house in the third alley from here. Remember this. Once you enter, knock thrice on the door, then push the right door open. You will see him there. Insolent cur. She didn't pass the test! Why did you tell her? She passed the test, Mio. Enough of this. She did not if I say so! She failed! You fool! Do you want this girl to... Release me! I think the dog is Sincore. The cat, I don't know. The cat... I want to pick it up and shake it. Let's go. Release me! No. I love our Thickums cat. You know what? Fair. Our mission's complete. Let's go. Wolf grabs me up by the scruff and disappears down the alley, leaving behind only drag marks. Fat cat. Phew. Third alley, second last house. Knock thrice on the left door. And then open the right. I would get the instructions wrong and get executed. We meet again, Pepe. Question. Why have I found you if I didn't follow the instructions exactly? Actually, you had found me no matter which door you opened. The key is whether you truly wish to meet me. Severe, I've come here with my hammer. Do you intend to intimidate me with force? I can't promise I won't use it. We don't have much time left, so just answer my questions, truthfully. Dude, have you seen that frog that just like makes squeaky noises when it's angry? I love it so much. I love it so much. Ask your questions, Pepe. I'll answer them faithfully. Not out of fear, but because it is my choice. Have you found the fourth gemstone? Yes, someone was keeping it safe for me. Their family passed it down through the generations, waiting for the day I would awaken and return. Did you decide to destroy the entire city the moment you got it? The whole place is in chaos because of the jewel's construct. Pepe, I apologize for what's happened in the city, but I have to do it. My duty compels me. Fourth, deliver. We go into the night and awaken alert for duty and obligation. Are your memories related to duties complete? Indeed. So where's the Shah's treasure trove? Right below our feet, underneath the city of Manat Hamite. You could say the city was founded by, and is prosperous because of the infinite treasures left behind by my father. When he left us, I had this Setchefest built in the deepest breach of his trove, so that it may serve as his tomb. For centuries, they kept digging underground, and every artifact or treasure they found in the mausoleum became fuel for the city. This is my fault. I love the eyes just shifting so much. But it's not too late. There is still a chance to stop it, as they have yet to dig into its depths, for the treasure that mustn't be touched by the wrong hands. What is it exactly? Patience, Pepe. I was just about to show it to you. A beam of sunlight pierces through the window, illuminating the floor beside Zabir's feet. He raises his staff high, and suddenly a strong wind stirs from nowhere. The sistrum chimes with its jingles. Pepe hears Zabir's hum a tune that feels familiar, Those symphonic lyrics elude her for understanding. Yeah, they did really good of making him very expressive despite not really being able to show expression through the mask. She then feels the ground beneath her feet soften, her ankles sinking into a flowing sea of sand. As the beer finishes his tune, he plunges the staff into the ground. In an instant, sand and dust swirl wildly, enveloping both until they vanish. Water! Bring some water! Hurry! Your curator spoke too much and is having a heat stroke! Bad news, messaged Tehedi. Honey, I'm afraid the museum hasn't had running water for a while now. Or to be more precisely, sand is pouring out of the taps. Can't even stop it. Do you work here? I don't recognize you. No, wait, sand pouring from the taps? Yep. By the way, we met your staff at the entrance and he asked me to pass on this leave request and a bunch of books. It's unclear where he was headed. The river water is too muddy to be used, and all the nearby water channels are full of nothing but sand. And all that happened to these while we made our way here, as quickly as the raising tide. Talk about Flood Festival, only it's sand. Hey, Hunnam. Why are you so quiet? Bad time to make witty comments, I see. Anat, wake up, hurry! We're gonna die! You've only just realized that, after everything that's happened today. Majtikari Hanam, could you explain what's going on? To put it simply, if every gem in the city can be removed from its place, then the ones used for water purification are no exception. If too many of them are removed, the water purification system will stop working, changing the internal pressure and causing sand to intrude. And if this happens, the construct will have an endless supply of sand to build their pillars and walls, ruining the city. Also, TT, I'm worried about something worse. Such a sudden pressure change would almost certainly damage the city's ancient underground river canal system. I didn't want to mention it, for fear of it coming true. Now I'm really scared of the city. Okay, really quickly, before I say anything, you guys have 5 seconds to mute, and mute me for like the next 20-ish seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. TT will be in the upcoming event, so don't worry. We will see more TT. They will probably interact more. Okay, I don't know how much is left, so I'm just gonna count from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm assuming that was 20 seconds. I'm assuming. Shut up, Arson! Thank God everyone muted! That was the most perfect ad? Okay, good. I made sure to give that warning for you. Go on. What happens if the underground canals are damaged? A large volume of water will seep out and loosen the sand, forming quicksand. You guys have no idea. Did you see her? Do you see these hips? You're not wrong! Do you see this? Beautiful! You're not wrong! The whole city will sink underground, and modern materials we construct can't use be buried down deep in the earth. This is just speculation, but the constructs have been building their pillars and walls for specific reasons. They're trying to recreate a way for this place to look like in their memories. We, along with centuries of urban landscape, will be buried beneath the sands. Ugh. Do you need me to elaborate further? No, I get you. If the city sinks beneath the sand, everyone dies, including my crew. We're royally screwed. ARKNIGHTS' thighs are so strong. So there's only one path I can take to keep them safe, yes? She's being forced into it. Okay, so that was the end of 8, I believe. Let me double check really quickly. Because I'm sure it started with her. Yeah. That was the end of 8. My throat is starting to hurt. So we're going to do a mini Arknight stream tomorrow to finish off 9 and ST3. You're into the whole... I get it. But we'll do that to finish these 2. It should be around the same time, which is 8 Eastern. Then we will stop that stream and probably start another one where I just balloons out. We'll just balloon out. Oh, man. Yes, that's exactly why. Dude, both of those? Look, man. My wife and my wife's husband are so fucking hot. But anyway, that is the plan. We're gonna end it here for tonight. As always, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. I'll see you guys very soon. I hope everyone stays safe and has a good sleep. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Good night, everybody.